Hi, this is Derek Murphy of Creativity.com. Over the last year, over 50,000 people have downloaded my free book cover design and interior book formatting templates. I put these out because I know that formatting and book design is a struggle. It's really important to get right to make your book look professional, but not everybody has a budget to hire a professional designer. But in the meantime, when people downloaded my free resources, I also wanted to give them as much information as possible so that they could make smart publishing choices and avoid predatory author services and other scams that take advantage of authors. So I built a email series that over the past year I added more and more content to, referencing some of my best blog posts or tutorial videos or other resources or tools that I've developed. And that email series has grown to 15 emails that altogether was over 80 pages of content. So it's like a small ebook of emails, and those were just links to other things. So those 80 pages, it's not even the complete thing. It's kind of just like a guide to some of the other content that you can find online. I also went through and added some personal stories and some anecdotes and some extra content because I really wanted to make my emails more valuable. I figured out sometime early last year that information and content is not enough. I always focused on the nuts and bolts practical stuff, and I realized that it's not enough to provide people with information. You have to also get them to take action. So you have to inspire them. You have to get their attention and hold their attention and convince them that they can trust you and like you enough to actually take action on your materials. Otherwise, your materials are kind of wasted. So I went through and I added a bunch of stuff. The emails were really long. And the problem was, because they came every day, even a lot of the people who were signing up for my free resources, only about 20% of them were even opening, which is normal for email marketing. But also a lot of people were unsubscribing because these emails were so long and overwhelming, because I was sharing so much content so quickly. I think at least probably half of the people who signed up for my free templates also unsubscribed probably within the first month, just because this content, even though it was really good, even though it was very detailed, it was also, I had people like, who are you? Why are you emailing me? This is too fast, too much information, or whatever. So what I've done today, I'm kind of on quarantine in Taiwan, and I know that a lot of other people are as well. I'm kind of insecure about sending out a lot of marketing emails right now. These have just been going out on autopilot. I haven't touched them in about a year, but this is as good a time as any to turn all of those off. And so what I did instead, because it's a lot of good content I don't want to just throw away, is I've packaged everything together into a little 3-page PDF guide that I'm calling the Indie Author Survival Guide, Self-Publishing Essentials. I made a little cover for it. All this really is, though, rather than, at first I was just going to put it all together into one big 80-page ebook, and what I did instead to make it even more accessible is just to kind of have a table of contents with links to the original email series. So what that means for you, maybe you've been following me for a while, maybe you're interested in self-publishing or book marketing, you want to sell more books, you'd like to have more success, but you're not really sure where to get started or what you're doing wrong. This is kind of like a basic crash course to all the important stuff that people ask me about all the time. I've talked about this stuff in tons of videos and blog posts, but I know people often come to my platform for whatever reason. They find some of my YouTube videos and they don't know where to get started, or they feel lost or unsupported. I have like 5 other nonfiction books that I'm going to revise and put out for free next month, which is another project I'm also working on right now. But this is kind of the first thing to get started. Like I said, I'm going to be shutting this down to new subscribers while also making it available to everybody else who might not have gone through that first email series. Maybe you didn't read all those emails, or maybe you unsubscribed, or maybe you never signed up for my DIY resources, which is totally possible. Anyway, now it's a 3-page PDF you can download. You can go through all those resources at your own leisure, and I hope that you do so, because these are some of the things that are definitely going to make the most impact on your author platform and your writing career. I hope it's really useful. If so, leave me a comment or some feedback so I know that you like it. This is just a free resource, so feel free to share it or to send it to a friend or whatever. It's just a little 3-page PDF you can download. Click through the menu to see all the different emails that have gone out, and I hope you find something really useful and valuable that you can use. Thanks, bye-bye.